This is Vahid from VRF Education channel, and today in the fourth session of design pattern tutorials, I'm going to show you how to use second structure of factoring method. In previous session, we talked about a factoring method, and already we know that it's a creational design pattern that provides another way of creating object in our applications. Using factoring method, we can decouple object creation logic from the object business. So this is a great step from decoupling a tightly coupled class to a loosely coupled, and it's very necessary when you want to talk about IOC. So if you did not watch the previous session, I recommend to watch it first and then continue back on this session. We talked about these problems and an imaginary scenario, and then we checked about the solution. And here we mentioned that instead of using directly new operator to create an object, we just used another class, or we just invert the control of creating object to another class and ask that class to get us an instance of a specific class based on a common interface. So this one, the first structure that we've talked about in previous session, and today we're going to talk about this structure. Here, in addition to concrete products and also a product base class, we have some creator class. For each product, we have another concrete creator class that produce an instance related to that. So here we have two creator class for these two products. Okay, let's get to the ID and start implementing this structure in practice. If you're not familiar with the project structure in this tutorial, I created a Qt widget application that contains a couple of buttons for each session, and in each session I'm going to add a button to this main window that will direct us to the folder that created for patterns separately. Today we are going to work with this button, factoring method second version, and if I go to the project structure, you can see for each pattern I have a folder that contains the classes need for that specific pattern. So today I'm going to create a folder named factoring method 2 or second version and add the code that we need to work for this structure of pattern in that folder. So for this session, imagine that I'm going to create a product class that concrete classes will inherit from that class, and there's a describe method inside the base class that says, okay, every product should describe itself. And then in the client code, I'm going to pass some concrete creator class. So in that concrete creator class, we're going to create appropriate or related concrete product and call the describe method respectively. Okay, so for this purpose, first I'm gonna add a new class named factory method 2 client. This is the client code that I need to run. And let's change the file names, and also let's place it to a folder named factory method 2. So this is where I need to run the application. Inside this I'm going to create a base class named product. This is the base class that, or the interface that we need to use when we want to create an object. Next and finish. So I want to create two concrete products. For example, I want to create another class here. For example, it's a laptop product, laptop, and it will inherit from product class. So that's it, and the other concrete class will be mobile. Let's see, yeah, it's, and also let's add I forgot to add the virtual function here. I'm gonna create a virtual function. The output is string, and the name is describe. Describe yourself. Describe yourself. And then in the laptop concrete class, I need to insert this virtual function and implement it inside this return I'm a laptop. That's it. And also let's bring QString here. I don't know, sometimes it identified QString automatically, but this time it's not. And then let's add another concrete class named, for example, mobile. This class also inherits from product, and let's change the name. And also let's implement that virtual function and also implement it inside the CPP file. And here I'm going to say return I'm mobile. That's it. Here we have two concrete class that inherit from a base class. And also in this structure, if I just brought the PowerPoint back, we have two concrete creator classes. Let's stop ILO. Okay. Those concrete creator for these two products also inherit from a base class named creator. So let's see how we can handle this. So I'm gonna create a base class here. The name is creator. This is the base class, and it won't inherit from anything. And that's it. So I'm going to force all the classes that inherit from this base class to implement one method named factory method. So this is a virtual function, and the output is an instance of product. And I don't know those product. And I don't know those concrete creator class wants to create anything. So I just need a product instance that support describe method. Product. And the name is a factory method, or it can be create. It's a pure virtual function, and let's bring the product header file here. And also here I'm gonna create another method. It's gonna return a QString, and the name is also describe. Describe. Here first I'm going to call the factory method. The implementation is somewhere else in the other concrete creator classes. So I'm going to say, okay, I have a product here. It results from the calling the factory method, and then I'm just want to return the product dot describe method. I don't know anything about the product. I just want to call it. So let's create two concrete creator classes. For this purpose, I'm going to create a laptop or a laptop creator, and it's going to implement from creator class. Let's change this one. Next, and finished. So I'm going to also implement the virtual functions, the factory method, and inside the factory method I'm just going to return an instance of laptop class. That's it. And also let's bring this one here. And that's it. A laptop creator inherits from creator class, and in the factory method I just return an instance of laptop, the concrete class that this concrete creator is created for. And then let's add another one. The name is mobile creator. Again, it's created from the creator class. And also here I'm going to change the file names to this notation. Here again we need to insert the virtual functions, the factory method function implemented inside this CPP file. And this time I'm going to return a new instance of mobile. So, and also let's bring mobile header file here. So that's it. All we need now is completed. So let's go back to client code. Here I want to do a couple of things. First, I'm going to create a method named void, for example, handle product, and it's going to receive a creator this time, not the concrete class, concrete creator classes. So I'm going to say your input is a creator class, creator, and the name is and here I'm just gonna say qdebug creator dot describe. Let's also include qdebug here and see what is creator dot describe. It seems that something went wrong. Well, I think everything should work fine. This argument to member function describe has type. Okay, let's just remove this const. Okay, that's it. And then in the constructor, I'm going to do a couple of things. Let's first include a laptop creator and also include mobile creator. Auto. I'm going to say auto creator 1 equals to new laptop creator. And then I'm going to call handle product and pass this creator to that method. And after that, I'm gonna copy this code, and this time I'm gonna create a mobile creator and pass the creator 2 to handle product. And here we don't know anything about the product because the product creation will be done inside this creator classes. So if I run the application, if I saved everything and compile it, let's see if we have an error or not. No, we don't have any. Oh, I forgot to add the code for this button. Client, I need to define a client for this one, and that's it. So let's run the application. And if I press factory 2, you can see it says I'm a laptop, and for the second one, I'm a mobile. Here we are not dealing with creating object directly. We just invert it to another class and let other class responsible for creation of this product. We just create some creator class. This pattern or this structure is a little bit complex, it's a little bit weird, and in contrast to this one, in comparison to this one. But sometimes we need to do this one. We need to create your class and create concrete product inside these creator classes. So this is the way that we can handle this structure. Create a product base class, and then create some product inherit from that class. And for each product, we need to create a creator class. For example, mobile creator and laptop creator, they are inherit from a creator class. Inside that, we just create a factory method. So each concrete class, concrete product creator should implement it and return appropriate product for us. And then in the method inside the creator class, we just can call the method from the product class. This is how we can handle factory method. I hope you enjoy the content and make use of this structure in your codes. Till next session and another useful design pattern. Goodbye.